Hi, Yadi Caro here. Before I start the podcast, I want to thank you for your support and let you know I have great news for both of us. As we approach the new year, I am offering limited one on one coaching sessions designed for managers or aspiring managers like you who want to lead great teams. This will only be available for subscribers of my newsletter, so go to my website now, hardcoresoftskillspodcast.com, and sign up. Once you do, I also have a free gift for you, the 30-day 30 skills guide with exercises you can practice every day to master your essential skills. Again, sign up via hardcoresoftskillspodcast.com. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Hardcore Soft Skills Podcast. This is Yadi Caro, and in each episode you will learn how to apply a different skill with the help of an expert. We are approaching episode 100, and since we have covered so much in each episode, I wanted to dedicate this season to highlight some of the most important lessons we have learned while I'll answer some of your most pressing questions. One of the questions I get asked is, how do I deal with confrontation? Let's face it, if we are not going to agree with members of our team all the time, if we do, we are probably on an echo chamber and we certainly like diversity, so innovating will be quite difficult. We will also have disagreements with our clients, and we find reassurance talking with our team members about how terrible such and such client is. And when we encounter that client, we talk back and forth, try to make our point to show we are right. That rarely ends up in anyone getting anything done. So, what is one simple change we can do without giving in? With a small, simple change in our vocabulary, let's switch but for the word and. To explain this change, I'll play an excerpt of my conversation with Sam Horn, author of multiple books on communication. Let's listen. So when it comes to particular scenario of in the tech world, for example, us finding with difficult customers that are telling us, hey, this is not ready, or that they come with specific needs, what is a key way that we could deflect, or not necessarily deflect, or address some particular difficult customer that will come to us very angry?
What a great question. So once again, ink it when we think it. So draw a vertical line down the center, put on the left words to lose, put on the right words to use. Because if we're dealing with a difficult customer, we may unintentionally be using words that are actually creating a conflict that's causing resentment and resistance. Over on the right, these words create cooperation. They actually create receptivity and rapport. So I'm just going to cut to the chase and give you some words over on the left, right? The word but. Well, I hear what you're saying, but we tried that before. I know I was supposed to get that back to you today, but I'm overwhelmed, but sets up a conflict, doesn't it? How about the words you'll have to? Well, you'll have to talk with Charlie. He's in charge of that project. I can't give you an answer to that. Or you should. Well, you should have brought that up in the staff meeting if you weren't clear about it. So, but, should, you'll have to. Another is can't because. We can't go ahead with that because we haven't signed off on the budget yet. Those words can't because, or there's nothing I can do. I'm not the decision maker. So now let's replace all of those fighting words with friendly words that turn conflict and cooperation. Sound good?
Yeah.
So how about the word instead of but, use the word and. I hear what you're saying. And we tried that before and it didn't work out. And do you have any ideas on how we can prevent that from happening this time, right? You're right. I was supposed to meet with you or was supposed to get that back to you today. And I apologize, it's late. And I've got about a half an hour to wrap up. And then I'll have it on your desk. So, and creates cooperation, but creates conflict. The word should. You should have brought that up in a staff meeting. The word should usually pertains to the past. Do you know anyone who can undo the past? It's a critical word. causes people to lose face. They will resent us even if what we're saying is right. So over on the right, use the word next time or in the future. So we're a coach instead of a critic. So people learn instead of lose face. From now on, if you have a question like that, please bring it up in the staff meeting, because probably other people are wondering the same thing. Now they're learning from that instead of losing face over it, right?